shot at dawn. So just relax and pretend that we know each other.
The dangers of visiting Father Philip is that this happens.
Yeah, I'm an absolute total rascal, but there we go. She's been begging me not to do this a little while. Can I get close? Because I thought it'd be nice to have,
Yes, festive
that nice
background.
festival thing in the background there, which is rather pretty. This is actually done by Marina Russell, and we had a what do you call it? Fate Worse Than Death. Christmas fair. A Christmas fair last Saturday, and things like this are being sold. So you're looking terribly nervous. You're worried about what I might ask you. Let's start off by saying,
yes.
So who are you?
I am Natalia Nikitin.
And?
And well, at the moment I'm working for an educational project called St. Andrew's Encyclopedia of Theology.
Well, I'd never know.
Yes.
Because you only mention about every 20 minutes. So.
Well, it's what my life consists of largely
I
at the
quite
moment.
understand that, yeah. It's very important, actually, what you're doing there. That's very good.
Yes.
So how did you and I first meet?
I think that would have been the youth festivals many years ago.
Yeah, tell us about the youth festivals many years ago. What happened?
Well, they were very good events. I think they're still going, but they're sort of for people aged 18 to 35-ish.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a mix of...
Orthodox have a fairly sort of relaxed idea of what constitutes youth.
I suppose. No, they're very good events. It's a mix of kind of church services, talks, walks, and beautiful Peak District at the time anyway.
Yeah.
I think they're a different place now.
Yeah.
And sort of social activities and the very famous hot potato session.
Very famous hot potato session.
Which is excellent actually, because people could ask things in writing anonymously and then they get discussed by everybody, including all the speakers and the priests.
Yeah, so you wrote down your question, your hot potato question. It's put into a basket and then these are taken out, and then a panel of people were there to answer those questions. And actually they were very good, weren't they? So people asking all sorts of things that were embarrassing to ask directly, and yet we had no idea who it was asking them. And very often they'd find that the clergy themselves had a variety of views about some of these things, which might not be entirely standard, which was good. We always had the rule that it would be like Fight Club, you didn't talk about hot potato, and you didn't discuss what had happened in the hot potato session outside the hot potato session.
We're sort of doing that now, aren't we?
Yeah. We are, yeah. So you better shut up.
Yes.
That's your fault.
Yes.
Okay, you'll be thrown out of the youth club.
I think that's happened.
All right. So what? So you. I mean, the reason why poor Natalia is being interviewed here is because she also watches 10 at 10, and as you know, I get people from time to time talk about themselves as sort of 10 at 10ers, as it were.
Yes.
So entirely over to you for a moment. No,
yes.
you're not going to hold that. I'm going to hold it for you.
Hi.
Okay.
What am I expected to say?
Anything you like.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm very...
Actually, Natalia, she lives in Bath, which
yes.
is the most beautiful city.
Yes.
Really lovely place.
Yes.
And,
we had an Orthodox Arts Festival there in October, which went really well. I think it's every 2 years, and hopefully next time it will be even bigger and better. But,
I think that's a splendid idea. Did lots of people come from all over Bath or from all over the country?
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, we had good attendance, but I think we had 2 concerts and like 2 talks and a church service. And in the space of 2 days, there wasn't actually as much time to view the art. We had 20 artists exhibiting on top of that. So it was really good. Yeah, a bit hectic on my end, but no, it's definitely gave me more ideas for future events as well.
One of the future events we were talking about earlier on was the possibility of having something about catechism, catechesis within the church. And I think that's a really important idea. Definitely like that idea very much indeed. Right, so have you always been Orthodox?
Pretty much.
40 days onwards or something?
Not exactly. I think I was baptized when I was 3, secretly, because between Brezhnev and Gorbachev, and nobody knew what was happening.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So you were brought up when you were little in the Soviet Union?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. It's very interesting. It was a very interesting time. Obviously, it's kind of all part of history now.
Yeah. It's easy to forget, though, how recently that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So,
between Gorbachev and Brezhnev, did you say?
when I was baptized, yeah. But I didn't
amazing.
really, I mean, I kind of was given the freedom to believe what I wanted from my parents, but then I had a very pious godmother who took me to church, so...
Right.
And both my parents are quite sciencey, so it was a very interesting mix of all of different ideas.
Yeah.
And I suppose my faith I've taken an experimental approach to it.
Yeah.
Where I decided to give it a go and see what happens.
I think that's almost exactly like me, actually. I decided to give Christianity a whirl, and I was sort of dragged into the middle of the whirlpool. So it's really interesting. I always think that Christianity has to be experiential. If you don't experience Christianity, and it doesn't have some sort of effect upon you, then really you're not partaking of it at all. Would that make sense?
Yeah, I think a lot of people want like a nice, neat philosophy to sort of fit everything into, but life isn't like that. And
No.
I think we really struggle with the ideas of freedom and kind of meaning of life and all that. But
I don't think we should expect that, because God, after all, is not nice and neat and tidy, and you cannot nicely squeeze God into some sort of boundary either, can you?
Well, I think our ideas of perfection and of tidiness and of whatever else are vastly inferior to...
Yeah, well, I'm really glad to hear that, because if you were to look at my office back here, you'd see that my ideas of tidiness are not standard either.
Well, as long as you know where everything is, I think you're all right.
Shall I show people that shelf behind me over there? So just get an idea. Look at this.
It's not that bad.
Somebody once said to me that a tidy room is a sign of a dull and pedestrian mind.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like an excuse from an intellectual, to be honest.
It was an excuse from an intellectual, yeah. This guy ended up being an but
yes.
There we go. Okay, well, I think we've probably done.
Yes, I think so.
Have you had enough?
Well, I could talk for the next 3 hours. I mean, if you want to be put to sleep by various things, you know.
No, but actually what she hasn't told you is that she's a considerable artist herself.
I know.
She's been showing me all sorts of things that she's been painting, and they're beautiful, really quite beautiful, and has frequently sent me cards and other things, some of them originals, some of them prints of things that she's done, all of which are really quite stunning and greatly appreciated when they arrive. And for once, actually, I don't have any of your work on my wall here.
Well, I'll just have to send you some more then.
You will just have to send me some more.
If you can find the time.
I often take down the things on that wall and then put up other new things. Did you do that at the end there? No, you didn't do that at the end.
Well, I would like to just finish perhaps by saying thank you for doing all the 10 and 10 sessions and for all your online
Oh, that's my privilege.
Considering I'm aware of how busy you are otherwise, and it's a huge blessing for the rest of us to have this, especially when you get a bit, very rushed and busy in your daily life, and you can just tune in just for that point and focus on God with your help. It's a huge blessing.
Well, it's a huge blessing to me, actually, and to have people that I know praying for each other and praying for me is also a great thing. And then I try and do some learning every day, and to share that with biblical learning every day, and to share that with other people 3 times a week. Not today, for various reasons, but usually. And tomorrow, hopefully, God willing, we'll be able to do that. Yesterday we didn't have it because I had to organise my old age pension. Old age!
Oh dear.
How rude of them.
Yes.
Well, there we go. Okay.
Right.
God bless you and keep you. Thank you for doing that with me.
Thank you.
Well, see, that wasn't too bad, was it?
I hope you edited, Father.
No, I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to put it up exactly as it is.
No.
No. Okay, so just edit me so I seem intelligent. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye, everybody. God bless you and keep you.